everyone. Welcome back to the Rustic South. It's Sherry. Forgive me, my voice is still messed up. But anyway, I'm feeling much, much better. So, anyway, today we're going to be making an antiqued wooden heart to hang in your home all year long because hearts are not just for Valentine's Day. I mean, you can make it for Valentine's Day if you want, but we're using this wooden heart from Dollar Tree with this. Um, you guys have seen this tile, if you will, plastic tile thing at Dollar Tree as well. So I got both of them at Dollar Tree, the wooden heart and the thing I'm cutting out now. I don't even know what that thing is called, but anyway. And that sticky doesn't stick on the back, so you just have to glue it on yourself. But in my version of this, I'm going to cut that the tile thing for the top smaller than the heart itself because I want to be able to see the edges of the heart that I'm now painting brown. I like to see the wooden aspect of things. So in my version, I'm going to cut it smaller. But if you are going to make this and you want to make it the same size, go right ahead, make it your version. And so I'm going to take white paint, chalk paint. Mine is Bear brand from Home Depot. And I paint it on first. I paint white on first. And I like white, but for me it's just too bright. I don't have an all white anything in my house. So I don't leave anything all white. I try, but I just can't. It's too bright for me. So, but you're going to see me add moss green, and you're going to also see me add burnt umber. Here's the moss green. The moss green actually looks really nice with the gray. Sometimes I think maybe I should have left the brown off, but I don't because I love brown. And I just don't know how to veer from it. And so you're going to see me add some brown here shortly, and you're also going to see me add some antiquing, some of the distressed oxide stamp to it, which kind of gives it kind of an aged yellowish, bronzish kind of color. If you can understand what that means when I go to rub it on. But anyway, now I'm adding the brown over the green, and the colors together look, there's the distressed oxide. The colors together look really awesome. I know on the camera it's too far away to see it, of course, close up, but it turns out really nice. But any colors, you could do this in pink and it would be really cute. If you want to do it more for Valentine's Day, but I like to do crafts that I can leave out all year long, if I can, of course, except for, like certain holidays. But Valentine's Day, I don't really do too much Valentine's Day decorating, although one of my kids was born on Valentine's Day. I do, of course, do birthday Valentine's Day stuff, but I don't specifically decorate with pinks and so forth in the house. So anyway, with that said, off my soapbox. So here I distress it a little bit with sandpaper, but you really don't need to do that. You can't even tell it. It just, adds a little bit more of a mess. So if I were you, I'd just skip that part. And here you're going to see the color change here a little bit, I think, on screen. You can see the color kind of gets a yellowish brown kind of color. There you can definitely see it up on the top. I need to go see if I can find this distressed oxide stamps and with like a green. I think they have it in a green. I need to go see if I can find that at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, so I leave hearts and I leave stars out in my house all year long. Just because to me, um, they don't just signify certain holidays. To me, they're primitive farmhouse. They're not primitive, but they could be farmhouse, country. Depending how you do it, it can take on many different um, decorating styles. So I sand the edges because I told you I cut mine a little smaller so that you'll be able to see the edges of the wood around um, the side of the tile. You can also wet distress this. You probably wouldn't even have to sand it. You could just wet distress it with a wet wipe and you wouldn't even have to sand it. This is a very fast craft. And I also use some very, very, very rusty wire. This is my husband's, and it is beyond rusty. Your hands get nasty brown when I play with it, and it is very thick wire. But it comes in handy for my stuff, and I've taken it from him. So it's been in my craft stash for a few years now. So anyway, I use that as my hanger. So that's why I left the holes on that wooden heart not filled. And so, yeah, so there you can see that I'm leaving it, the edges showing. And I don't put lots of bows and ribbons and stuff on my, I don't embellish my stuff too much. I mean, I do a little, but not much. But if you guys want to put buttons, you can do buttons, you can do homespun, you can do all kinds of things. Now here it is in the picture after it's been made with something else where I'm going to post in a few coming days. I hope you like what you see. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. See you in the next one.